Okay, and I'm sure you all have heard the news by now, but Ogerpon-Cornerstone is now going to be suspect tested in the underused tier. This is due to the recent tiering survey that I advertised a little while back, and the results have shown that people are under the impressions that Ogerpon is broken. Folks, today I'm going to explain to you and try to sell to you why this is going to be a mistake. But before I do, if you want to participate in the suspect test, I will read the rules of engagement down below in the description. It's just a link to this page that explains what the process is. So folks, Ogerpon, a Pokemon that I believe we are making another huge mistake trying to ban this nonsense. Let me sell you on this. The main draw of Ogerpon is that it's ultra powerful. It's got very reliable stab combination that threatens a lot of annoying bulky Pokemon in the tier, and I say that specifically, bulky Pokemon. Think of your bulky Waters, Tyranitar, and bulky flying types. It's got move and coverage to attack steel types, which may resist its dual stab. So there's not many Pokemon that want to switch into any one of Ogerpon's attacks directly. And with the offensive boost of the Cornerstone Mask giving every single attack this Pokemon can go for a 1.2 times boost, the power is amped up to 11. Ogerpon-Cornerstone has a decent speed stat, allowing it to get the jump on a majority of the metagame, even when paralyzed. And with access to Swords Dance and the sturdy ability, it acts as a sort of safety net that, as long as you can keep the hazards off the field, you can always have Ogerpon do at least one thing for you. But those are about the only pros that I can fathom. The problem I have with banning Ogerpon is that Ogerpon's weaknesses, unlike other powerful Pokemon, are clearly defined. Everybody knows I'm a Terrestrialized hater, but the one thing about Ogerpon is that its Terra type is known. You know that this Pokemon shall become a Rock type at the end of the day, and you can bank and play around that fact. It's not easy to play around some random Terra type when you least expect it, but there's no such thing about least expecting the Ogerpon Terra. The second thing that I believe makes Ogerpon a little weaker than usual is that it is vulnerable to every form of hazards. You are forced to have Ogerpon hold the Cornerstone Mask. If you want to run Cornerstone Ogerpon, only regular Ogerpon can rock heavy duty boots or choice band or something random. And the fact that hazards are not so difficult to maintain and get up means that Ogerpon more often than not may start many games off without its sturdy ability intact. And weak to sticky webs cuts into one of its finest traits being its speed. There's no way to outplay hazards that are up with Ogerpon. But people have gotten used to that, but I just thought it's something worth mentioning, that sturdy is broken very easily by hazards, and then the game plan can be formulated from there. As we mentioned earlier regarding Sticky Web and speed, lots of powerful Pokemon are augmenting their speed with Choice Scarfs, and Ogerpon has not been provided that privilege to be able to rock a Choice Scarf. There are many viable Choice Scarfers out there that threaten very heavy damage onto the Ogerpon Cornerstone, causing it to run in fear. And Pokemon that you can easily slap on a large variety of teams without making a giant sacrifice in the team builder. Another reason why Ogerpon is not ban worthy. Many of these Choice Scarfers will simply outclass it, seeing as Ogerpon can never get the jump on them unless it randomly acquires a Trailblaze here and there. But Trailblaze Ogerpon is only set on a specific style of team, that being the mad, hyper-aggressive offensive teams. But even that set has its checks and counters. Another reason I believe that this is a mistake to ban Ogerpon is very vulnerable to priority, and there are many common powerful Pokemon in the underused tier that are firing off priority that is super effective against Ogerpon's natural typing. Some of these Pokemon Ogerpon can not one-hit KO even with its boosted power. Thinking of Pokemon like Conkeldurr and Metagross, for example, with either the Flame Orb and Guts boosted 140 attack, or the Choice Banded base 135 attack Metagross. Those are powerful priority attacks that are available in the tier to keep Ogerpon in check. And if all else fails, Low-Kicks provides both Sucker Punch and First Impressions to pick off any Ogerpon looking to sweep the game outright. You may notice that we are going through these reasons incredibly quickly, so if there's anything we missed, make sure to leave it in the comments down below as well. If you do enjoy this type of content, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you have not done so already, as we shall be doing a lot more of these as always. But on to the next. And I believe the final reason why I think banning Ogerpon is a giant mistake is This is going to cause a chain reaction in the tier. If Ogerpon goes, they've already had talks about having a look at whether or not Zarude is a problematic Pokemon in this tier, which I believe Zarude is kind of somewhat problematic, as you can be a very, very easy win condition for you to slot onto most team structures. But with Ogerpon being gone, Zarude will see a lot more usage because there's less grass type competition. Latios, a Pokemon that likes to go toe to toe versus Ogerpon and speed type, although Latios often seems to lose the speed types. Latios is also going to become slightly more overpowered and slightly more difficult to revenge kill with a sturdy Ogerpon. It gives Latios a little bit more leeway to play a bit fast and loose with its HP. And when Latios goes, then Keldeo is also going to be taken a look at, because once Latios goes, who's going to be switching into the combination of Secret Sword, Surf, and Icy Wind all in one, and even Taunt to add insult to injury? Keldeo will be the ultimate store killer, and nobody's going to appreciate that. Keldeo with its natural typing also checks a lot of faster threats in the tier, like Weavile, for example. Keldeo's a complete check to that thing and can threaten heavy damage in response. This is all banked on the back of losing Ogerpon. Keldeo has been seen to beat Toxapex time after time, and Slowking, for example, with Terra Blast, with Taunt Carmine, things like that. So do not think that those are the answers to Keldeo by any stretch of the imagination. There we have it, folks. Why banning Ogerpon is a giant mistake. Ogerpon has its clearly defined weaknesses, clearer than any Pokemon in this entire generation. No other Pokemon can make that claim that you know its weaknesses. It can always be that one random Terra type to flip the script on you when you least expect it. And Ogerpon is not the Pokemon that can do that. Yes, it's dangerous, but that's Pokemon. You have to deal with the danger and play appropriately, rather than fear getting hit hard by Ivy Cudgel. As mentioned previously, if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, as we shall be doing a lot more of this, and we shall participate in the suspect test as it comes along. And I'll give you some more thoughts and opinions regarding the matter, and might even do some recording regarding that suspect test process, because Underuse is my home tier. That's neither here nor there. Until next time, folks, we shall be U-turning out. Thanks for watching.